Your Excellencies, Your Excellencies, yeah. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to today's press conference hosted by the UAE Research Program for Rain Enhancement Science. We are grateful for the opportunity to introduce the next cycle of our program at this landmark global event that addresses the critical challenges of climate change and energy transition. I would like to start by asking Mr. Omar Al Yazidi, Director of the Research and Weather Enhancement at the National Center of Meteorology in UAE, to give us his welcoming remarks.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I would like to thank you all for attending the press conference here today. I am very grateful for our host, the Arab Republic of Egypt, for their hospitality and leadership in seeking innovative solutions and encourage support for climate ambition. As a critical forum for the international cooperation, COP27 will enable new strategic goals and strengthen partnerships on climate issues. The UAE is deeply supportive of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change Process and the current Egyptian presidency outstanding efforts as part of Decade for Action. As part of our national delegation, we are committed to the success of COP27 and building on its achievements at COP28 in the United Arab Emirates next year. Dear guests, as one of the world's largest humanitarian donors, the United Arab Emirates provide direct relief to those affected by disasters and conflicts made worse by climate change. The United Arab Emirates is also home to some of the world's most exciting and progressive innovations, including 3 of the largest and lowest cost solar plants in the world. The United Arab Emirates National Center of Meteorology is supporting the quest to advance new science and technology through the UAE Program for Rain Enhancement Science, an initiative launched under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, UAE Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Presidential Court in 2015. Through our program, we are exploring the sustainable and environmentally friendly methods of increasing rainfall. Ladies and gentlemen, rising populations, resource depletion, and climate change threaten almost half of the world population with high water stress within the next decade. To meet this challenge, countries and institutions must pool their expertise to improve understanding of weather and rainfall patterns. As an example of such collaboration, the National Center of Meteorology is actively helping the World Meteorological Organization fulfill its mandate as a specialized agency of the United Nations. With primary rainfall being essential for groundwater and freshwater supplies, we can further explore this resource rather than rely on traditional energy-intensive methods of water production in arid and semi-arid regions. Dear guests, in the quest for sustainable water supplies, rain enhancement could become an increasingly important part of the national resource strategies in water-scarce regions. For the United Arab Emirates, the UAE Program for Rain Enhancement Science demonstrates our commitment to addressing global climate and water challenges. Through its 5th cycle commencing next year, the program is seeking innovative research projects on enhanced cloud formation and rain enhancement. Next January, we are also bringing together global experts together at our annual International Rain Enhancement Forum, Uaerep. I urge all interested scientists and technologists specialized in weather phenomena and rain enhancement to join our efforts in this exciting and growing research area. Together, we can tackle climate and water security challenges that we are all face. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Omar. Now I would like to ask Ms. Ali Al-Mazroui, Program Director of the UAE Research Program for Rain Enhancement Science, to address us.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good morning or good afternoon. I'm delighted to address you today at this landmark event in the quest for climate action and sustainable energy transitions. I would like to thank the Egyptian presidency for their inspirational leadership in moving the agenda forward to seek sustainable solutions for our common challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, the UAE is home to some of the world's most exciting and progressive innovations in sustainable technologies. The UAE Research Program for Rain Enhancement Science is an initiative launched under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, UAE Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of the Presidential Court. The National Center of Meteorology in Abu Dhabi oversees the program as part of its mission to support rain enhancement research. Through the program, the NCM has already contributed to global water security by driving new ideas and technologies that can have wider applications in countries that suffer from a scarcity of natural water resources. Climate change closely linked to this issue. As long periods of drought threaten water and food security and increase the risk of scarcity for affected people. To meet the challenge of water scarcity, Uaerep seeks innovative research and technology proposals to advance knowledge in this growing and promising field to help solve our common sustainability and climate challenges. To date, the program has funded 11 awardee projects to develop new science and technologies, to support cloud seeding operations in the country, and contribute to global rain enhancement knowledge. These projects have already increased our understanding of weather effects and rain enhancement, and developed a number of innovative new technologies and methodologies. As an example for that is Dr. Linda Zhu from Khalifa University, a second cycle awardee for the program. She has used nanotechnology to coat pure salt crystals with a thin coating of titanium dioxide to enhance condensation and water droplet formation. The breakthrough success of Dr. Zhu's innovative research project was demonstrated by her team's filing for 2 worldwide patents with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. These outcomes have also attracted an extremely high level of interest from the scientific community, which could help raise their technology readiness level. Ladies and gentlemen, our program is addressing the critical challenge of water shortage that affects every continent and nearly 3 billion people around the world. Today, 1 out of every 6 people in the world does not have access to clean drinking water. By the middle of this century, up to 40% of the world's population could be living with severe water stress. Another pressing problem is food security. The water used for crop irrigation and agriculture processes accounts for nearly 70% of all freshwater consumption. Ladies and gentlemen, this year, the UAE Research Program for Rain Enhancement Science will launch its 5th cycle. Building on the success of the first 4 cycles, This new cycle will focus on two high priority areas: enhancing cloud formation and rain enhancement. Enhancing cloud formation through novel and science-based approaches is a topic that is gaining interest, increasing interest from the scientific community. The program wishes to support new research in possible ways of employing such techniques to increase precipitation. Uaerep has already investigated potential convective cloud development from updrafts produced by positive heat sources through a project led by Dr. Ali Abshave, one of our third cycle awardees. Biogeoengineering through terrain and land cover and use modification is also an area that needs further research. For rain enhancement area, we are looking for projects that will have a clear operational impact with measurable outcomes. Research proposals for our fifth cycle should clearly articulate their technology readiness level, progression for technologies, models, and other relevant deliverables. Research proposals with a TRL score of 6 and above will be given greater preference, allowing for their application in countries suffering from a shortage of natural water resources. The multi-million program awards will be distributed over 3 years for each winning research proposal, and the registration portal will be open on the 24th of January 2023. Registration of proposals is due by March 9, 2023, and pre-proposals should be submitted before March 16th of 2023. I'm pleased to announce that the solicitation document for our new cycle is now available. Ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to announce that we will host our annual International Rain Enhancement Forum, Uaerep, in Abu Dhabi from 24th to the 26th of January 2023, under the patronage of Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Uaerep brings together international experts to discuss innovative technologies that can secure global fresh water. This forum has already established a global repetition for the exchange of ideas on the latest research and innovations in the field. Ladies and gentlemen, as part of the decade of action, the UAE looks forward to continuing the work of the Egyptian presidency when we host COP28 next year. Reflecting on the priorities of the Water Aid delegation at COP27, we are aware of the need to prioritize investment in water, sanitation, and hygiene to help the most vulnerable. To help reach the goals of the Paris Agreement, the UAE Research Programme for Rain Enhancement Science is playing its part in supporting the UAE's national sustainability and climate change strategies, and assisting all countries with arid and semi-arid climates. By working with our global partners, we will use our knowledge, capacities, and resources to advance rain enhancement and improve water security for those in need through international collaborations, through capacity building, and knowledge and technology transfers. Together, we can follow our inspiring and generous vision of creating a sustainable future for all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alia. Now it's my pleasure to open the floor for questions. Please, before you ask your questions, please identify yourself and your organization, please. Anybody has questions?
Thank you.
Thank you for that information. My name is Laura Kilcrease, and I'm the CEO of Alberta Innovates, and we drive all the innovation for the province of Alberta, Canada. We have an extensive water remediation and water program in Canada, and I'd like to know more beyond on your rain enhancement, any other areas of water particularly that you may be interested in.
Okay. You mean other area than rain enhancement, or in areas
other
in rain
areas
enhancement?
other than rain enhancement to do with water?
Yeah. Through the program, the UAE Research Program for Rain Enhancement Science, we are focusing particularly on rain enhancement. Now, an area additional, it has been added now in this particular cycle, which is the 5th cycle, is the study and the understanding of the cloud formation. So this is an area that has been added now in this cycle due to the interest and building on the success of and the outcomes that we had through our 4th cycles. We have been covering different areas in the 4 cycles, and we would like, due to the scientific community interest, to dig into this particular area, which is the cloud formation, looking into the understanding of this, and maybe more into the applications with a very high TRL of 6 and above, which means like an applications in the environment.
Close to market opportunity.
Yes, reaching with this with even higher TRL of commercialization, if we can.
9 and above.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
I can ask. My name is Aldushi Mahdi. I am associate professor in Al-Azhar University, but I am away from meteorology and from rain enhancement. But from my understanding, because I take care with biodiversity, so I don't know the advantage and disadvantage of rain enhancement. As you know that we have this is fauna and flora in different places. So if we make change of enhancing water in a place and we can't enhance it in another place, maybe this is affected on the biodiversity. I don't know if any disadvantage. Maybe you can give me some advantage and disadvantage. What the effect of rainforest on the fauna and flora in different area, different habitat.
Okay.
Yes, thank you for this question. Actually, the way cloud seeding technology works is actually trying to enhance the microphysical process that happens inside the cloud. Usually, the amount of water which is processed inside the clouds as rainfall, maybe sometimes it gets up to 60%, 70% water which is inside the cloud gets processed and fall as rain. So what we are trying to do is to enhance this by adding these agents, by a mixture of salt, so that the effect of the cloud seeding is locally on each formation of cloud. So in each cloud you are enhancing the enhancing the rainfall. But there are no disadvantages to the cloud seeding, because this is an enhancement to a process which happens already in nature. So we are working with nature, and if we don't have clouds, for example, then we cannot do these operations. No, you don't. We cannot chase clouds. We cannot move clouds. We cannot. Yes, we are enhancing the rainfall. Once you have cumulus clouds, then thank you. Thank you.
I'm afraid we have to bring this session to a close now, as the time has run out. Before I finish, I would like to announce that our members of delegation will be available for interviews immediately after this press conference ends. Eventually, thank you all for attending this conference. Thank you.